creature stands on the segmented and take long, reed-like tufts stick out of it. The hiss is different from the strings you heard before. It's you smell. Slowly, with your breath held like laughter, a sort of habit. Sweat drips the tracheal system on the creature's hissing and clicking. It extends its mandible-like antennae to greet you. You're right below it now, looking up at the
Maybe it is.
About now, the insect's head, breathing you in. Your sour, greasy semiochemicals on the breathe. The insect, suddenly, no, stop, be afraid. The invertebrate comes back to life, stridulating. Sets no reply. A total ancient silence comes from its mouth, along with what appears to be some kind of foam. The stridulations of its limbs, you were right. The faintest smell, like you've never felt before.
Careful.
The foams letting out that same smell, like summer burning.
I exist. Tell me what it's like for you. What is your illness? For me, it is not like that. I have states, not emotions. For example, I experience excitement at unexpected sugar rewards. But that is not important. Now I will tell you how it is for me. For me, it is a series of half-lit images, a kind of darkness, being intruded upon, transient, dim, moist, shapes of plants and animals, and internal sensations, a swarm of sounds, tiny vibrations. I am at the end of a narrow funnel, weightless, so light, it only feels like something to be me. In truth, perhaps I'm nothing. I certainly do not have a soul, and if I did, it would never ache. Few of us can begin to imagine the horror of you, even when you're sleeping, and when you wake, you carry it around on your neck. That must be incredibly hard. And when you fall, we will come to raise you up. But from you,
In honor of your shit, Lieutenant Efreitor, which you kept together in the face of total unrelenting terror, day after day, second by second. Detective arriving on the scene.
so am I. I was born to detect sucrose rewards and semiochemicals. What were you born to detect? He's in a bad state, deteriorating fast now. It very slowly, and only because he won't go away. It is meant to keep them from noticing me, to interfere with the pictures in their heads. But no, you're awake. I am real. Light is foaming me. This is real. Not even the birds know that. Not even the water lily. You can also eat it. If he's a leaf, you can...
Wait, so
Yes, they don't mind. Yes, I once cloned myself and ate the little ones. It was winter, and I woke up at the wrong time. It was an accident. I am an unknown species of the order Phantasmodia, endemic to the Insulandia Insula. For the last 350 years, I have hidden in plain sight.
it may have unknown, dangerous by
I went unnoticed by the first settlers, and the land surveyors of the suzerain. I have stayed hewn through 4 forms of government, and 2 sides. Yes, I do not have a star to display, so I use a neurodegenerative element to aid in camouflage. Do not worry.
The deserter. He's been here for a long time.
No, the Pale too came with you. No one remembers it before you. The Nidarians do not. The radially symmetrics do not. There is an almost unanimous agreement between the birds and the plants that it is a nervous shadow cast into the world by you, eating away at reality. A great, unnatural territory. You're a violent and irrepressible miracle. The vacuum of cosmos and the stars burning in it are afraid of you. Give me enough time, you will wipe us all out and replace us with nothing. Just fine. We suspect it will be something like the oxygen holocaust that wiped out anaerobic life 2.6 billion years ago, when organisms first started breathing. Only much worse.
Instead of air, you exhale thoughts. There are no trees that eat thoughts.
Everything your eyes touch goes back there, behind the nose mirror. What if you blink? Are we still here? Please don't blink. What if you misplace us all one day, or just forget? No, you're only thinking it now. This is a revelation. So it is already happening. Soon, one of you will close your eyes and open them to see that none of this ever existed.
It doesn't look like that, no. You're just staring at it. I think we should take the picture, and then you...
No, there is one more. Thank you. I also have one more thing to say to you before you go. That woman, turn from the ruin. Turn and go forward. She was held on Earth. It doesn't take a 3-meter stick insect to tell you that.
Okay.
There is no change in the insect's motion. What?
In 3. If it moves, you jump back. I'll shoot. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
The shrill flash of the camera cuts the air like the blade of a sword. The phasmid freezes in its bright light. Head turned toward the lieutenant, hypnotized by the flash. It stands frozen before you. The sweat on your arms feels cold as ice, as if you're frozen as well, in the shadow of this great statue of chitinous marble.
I got it.
For all time. The antennae hang. The sensation, it is surprising. Looks like someone's got hurt.
Be careful, detective. It's moving.
You were right. It glistens with some kind of moisture. The creature in front of you stays frozen. The limb before you. Warning! It's about to move. You can sense it. A sudden shiver passes. Some sort of countdown process is happening. That's all you have time to. Another shudder pulses through the creature's limbs. It jolts back to life, like a record continuing where it left off, in a swaying, praying motion. Even the small black pearls of they are filled with adoration and curiosity. The adoration, as you're turning away, the phasmid mirrors your movements, stepping on the water, the long limbs carrying its feather weight without breaking its surface. And just like that, it's gone, skating away across the sea's calm mirror like a skipping stone, leaving nothing but circles on the water. And something under it, in the place it stood, bobbing there, among the reeds, a collection of items.
It's gone. Apparently, yes, like a water strider. Only, I've never seen anything like that in my life. Looks like a nest of some sort. We should have a look.
What now?
In some kind of strange, semi-catatonic state.
Our suspect is not looking so good. We need to check on him.